way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh, front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to one of the most storied postseason venues in the league. Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out once again. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Set.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
Go.
Here's Herbert. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
Ready,
Calling
go,
a gain
go.
of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
Crowd right. Green hot.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Being chased out left. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Hey, ram. Set.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out
go
there.
Lion.
They're going to go for it on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their 38. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley, powering his way forward. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Ready. Hot.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Here we
Looking
go.
at a second and 11 now after the loss. Here's Richardson to throw. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Richardson looking to throw this. A short one there to Freiermuth.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be fourth down.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down.
Ready.
Richardson working from the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth downs.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker.
And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Let's go now.
A first down carry for Barkley. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here we go.
Now it's Richardson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 38-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
Barkley, inside handoff. And they can't bring him down. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 22-yard scamper.
And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Go, hey, go,
Definitely
go, go.
with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, That's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on third down.
Set. Go.
Here's Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, L.A. Devontae Smith, 66 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end.
On the set.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Down.
And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. This one goes out wide for Barkley. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now.
Brandon, you know, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Richardson. Dancing to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
Set.
The slot man in motion right. Now Richardson. They'll roll him out right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Looking middle, and that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Go.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Go.
Herbert now. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Alex Highsmith making a nice play and getting the sack. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
5-9.
Now it's Herbert. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, if I haven't said it before, I'm certainly saying it now. No one throws a prettier deep ball than Justin Herbert. This thing's on a rope, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. Interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
75 yards on the ground in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run it again with Barkley. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now. Ready?
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Here we go.
Richardson looking to throw.
Steps away to his left. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Ready? Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and he delivers a big play here for this offense.
The tight end in motion right.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Give him 9 on the play, and they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Ready?
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They set up the screen. Achane has it.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, easy. We're going orange. Set.
From the 50, here's Herbert.
Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. To the air again, Herbert. And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead is now 21-14.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
60
Here's second and 10.
Ready.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Here we go. Strike.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Second and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Set up. Ready.
Back to throw again. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get two more stops and escape this drive.
Dragon 60. Check. Cup 19. Go.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough. That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They'll go to Barkley again. He'll get this up to about the 44.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Up the middle with Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Richardson shotgun on third down.
Flush to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats inbounds.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Go.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. He'll get it to the 23-yard line.
42 yards rushing for him now to this point. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this third and long.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And his kick here is good.
And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
On the jump.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10.
And this is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
AFC Championship tilt, third quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. Richardson out of the shotgun.
Eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Okay,
Ball
break.
on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on.
Again, it's Richardson. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Let's go. Get up.
Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the out.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick.
Hey, it's Paul. I was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own.
Guess who's back? Back again. She's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Well, look what the stork brung. Little baby devil with the forked tongue. And it's sticking out, yeah, like a sore thumb. With a forehead that it grew horns from. Still a white jerk. Pulling up in a Chrysler to the cipher with a in a light shirt. Lyrical technician, an electrician. Y'all light work. And I don't gotta play pretend. It's you, I make believe. And you know I'm here to stay, cause me. If I was to ever take a leave, it would be as friend to break your feet. If I was to ask for Megan D Stallion, if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at her feet? I don't know, but I'm glad to be back like
Abracadabra.
And for my last trick,
I'm about to reach in my back, bruh. Like abracadabra.
and for my last trick,
Just like that, and I'm back, bruh.
now back in the days of old me, right around the time I became ate some as a way of coping. Take the case of turned me into smiley face emoji. May not be age appropriate, but I will put an 8-year-old indeed with a participation trophy.
I have zero doubts that this whole world's about to turn into some Girl Scouts. That censorship girls out.
Set me down. So when I started this verse, it did start off lighthearted at first, but it feels like I'm targeted, mind-boggling how my profit is skyrocketed. Look what I pocketed. Yeah, it's just like y'all have been like jogging in. I've been running at full speed, and that's why I'm ahead like my noggin. I'm the fight y'all get in when you debate who the best, but I'm some white. I step up to that mic, cock it then. Oh my God, attention, not again.
Abracadabra.
And for my last trick,
I'm about to reach in my back, bruh.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. To determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Conference Championship is underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready?
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Ready?
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Go!
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Going about 7 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
On the ready.
After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down.
Hey. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And that's away for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. The return begins on their side of midfield. A good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Chargers
Crowd
take
right, crowd right,
possession.
crowd. Set. Set.
Herbert throwing right away. Gets him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
They're all lined up and ready to put it away. Jackson now to return it. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a worse on the return there.
Ready up.
They've got first down from the 31.
Ready.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's caught after a game of about 2. Brought down with the effort by Quinion Mitchell. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though.
Got it. Ready?
Those type of plays got to be in the minority.
Liking
and
18.
the majority have got to do some
Go.
damage.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and
Ready,
easier
ready.
when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ready.
First down, run with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Set. Hook.
Toss play to Barkley. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. Not many corners can make that stop.
Set.
What's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd
60
and 11?
Eagle. 60 Eagle. Let go.
Here's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He'll dump this one out to his running back, complete. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses.
Okay, ready?
It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays
Hawk
through the air.
70. Hawk 70.
That can attack the middle of the field like that. Man, it's difficult on the defense.
Push forward.
Hurry, hurry. Cowboy 80.
By Chop Robinson.
18 Cardinals.
2nd and 10 now.
Let's go, let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Quickly here.
Set up.
On first down, it's Richardson.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready?
Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Set up.
3rd and long for him here. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to
Come on,
west
come
and
on.
eating that wheat, you can run into problems just like that.
Let's go, let's go. Let's Panther 60, Panther 60. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lion. Go.
First down throw here from Richardson. He's on the move. Drives it in. Not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the school you...
It's Steelers ball
70
as we
Lions.
return for the second. And they have to be thinking
Let's
points
go.
here. On second down, here's Barkley. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop it behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
All plays on the table here for third.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Offensive holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring out fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10.
Go, let's go. Ready.
The play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Makes the grab and goes left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the
Hey,
field.
easy. We're going orange. Ready.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really airing out there on first down. Just couldn't make the connection.
If nothing else, our Birds are not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Getting out to his left. Able to this one to take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Hey, Kappa. What is it?
Herbert from the gun. To the races. The Chargers now lead by 10. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he finds him running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd
Ready?
Buying some time right. That's going to become Washington. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end.
On the set.
Because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a wrestler,
Ready?
even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets
Ready?
out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. He goes out a little short of the 40. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do that and you want to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, get that first down anyway.
Go! Hut!
Richardson now on 1st and 10.
Ready? Cut! 5-9, 5-9. Set. Set.
On the pistol, it's Herbert. Okonkwo brings it in. He's corralled after
Let's go, let's go.
4-yard gain. Deshaun Elliott with that
Baylor
tackle.
tight. Go.
2nd and 6 now. He's behind Smith. A small 4-yard chunk there. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. It's the 2-minute warning now for Epperson. The Chargers driving.
Hey, Ram. Hey, go Lion. Set. Reel it.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there.
Set. Grenade.
Really close
Grenade.
measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, that call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Set.
Herbert on 1st down. It's caught. Devon Achane. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. And stop made by T.J. Watt.
Grenade.
Result
Grenade.
of the first down run play. Moves it forward.
Hey, Ray.
And makes second and third down
Ready.
a whole lot easier to manage.
3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Ready, break!
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. This is getting up early. Intercepted again. The Chargers are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they stop. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and
Baylor
their
tight.
success.
Those poker players, the best of them,
Set.
when they figure out a tail,
Ready.
they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Easy call for the officials there. Beans offside.
Hey, go Lion.
A 1st and 5
Set.
to begin this drive following the penalty.
Set.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. This one won't be ruled in, but they had that green light to take the shot. They did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap.
Homie took try. Set. Why did it hot?
check it out. Hit you with no delaying, so what you saying, yo? Silly with your ice grilly with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You know when to violate, baby, really and truly, yo. My main thug, villain ain't Julio, he moody, yo. Type of brother that'll get with the real shook, scared to death, act, yo. X that, look at shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she make me wanna get all in the, yo. Top mistress of the videos. While I'm with my freak like we up in the freak shows. Hit you with the, make you feel it all in your toes. Hot, got all my people in red clothes. Metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you're messing with lyrical player pros like that. You wanna party with me? Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, ain't gonna be trust. Yo, it's a must that you heard of us, yo, we murder us. A lot of people is wondering and they curious. I mean, in my unit do it, it's so mysterious. Furious, all of my people is serious. Shook others be walking around fearing us. Front, baby, like you don't wanna be hearing us. Gotta listen to Harry, he'll be playing us. 30 times a day to make you delirious. Damaging everything all up in your area. Yo, it's funny how all the be always serving us. All up in between they where they wanna carry us. Hit you good, then I hit them off with the alias. Various, they wanna marry us. Yo, it's flip mode, you stupid, you know we bout to bust. 7-figure money, the label preparing us. Fight the dust instead of you making the fuss. People know better cause they ain't no comparing us. Mad at us, yes you know better, we fabulous. Hit my people off with the flow, that be marvelous. Oh, my whole clique victorious. Taking no prisoners with us, straight up warriors. When I feel it, then I know you be feeling so glorious. Then we blitz and reminisce on my people notorious. Do you really wanna party like that? Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You'll find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Cutting, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, the show, they tell you I'm loco. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Hit the pump Hopping in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks. If she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If they're talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside their with a. Come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug. If you're in the getting. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug. If you're in the getting. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We in the club all the time. So pop on. Shady Aftermath.
Something new. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how Rough Riders roll. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how Rough Riders roll. Snitches wanna try, snitches wanna lie, the snitches wonder why, snitches wanna die. All I know is pain, all I feel is rain. How can I maintain with madness on my brain? I resort to moving silence like you don't know what I style is. New York, the wildest. My dogs is with it. You want it? Come and get it. Took it, then we split it. Damn right we did it. What you gon' do when we run up on you? Messing with the wrong crew. Don't know what we going through. I'ma have to show how easily we. Let me find out there's some more that's running with Joe. Nothing we can't handle. Break it up and dismantle. Light it up like a candle. Just cause I can't stand you. Put my on tapes like you busting grapes. Think you holding weight and you haven't met the apes. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how Rough Riders roll. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how Rough Riders roll. Yo, it's y'all people crazy? Be Swayze, stop acting like a baby. Mind your business, lady. Nosy people get it too. When you see me spit at you, you know I'm trying to get rid of you. Yeah, I know it's pitiful. That's how get down. Watch my get round. Make you suckers kiss ground. Just for talking junk round. Oh, you think it's funny? Then you don't know me, money. It's about to get ugly. Whatever, dog, I'm hungry. I guess you know what that means. Come up off that ravine. Don't make it a scene. Give a dog a bone. Leave a dog alone. Let a dog roam and he'll find his way home. Home of the brave. My home is a cave. And yo, I'm a slave to my home is the grave. I'ma pull papers. It's all about the papers. Caught the vapors in. Now they wanna. Stop. Drop. Shut them down. Open up shop. Oh, no. That's how Rough Riders roll. Stop. Drop. Shut them down. Open up shop.